was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise...
I cannot listen to that one more time this Halloween. Oh, hey Tucker, what's up?
Hey Mama, where's Daddy?
He's in the attic working on one of his special projects.
Is it that app to help people do assistive technology evaluations?
You mean ATTIP to go? Nah, that's already out in the App Store, remember?
Youch, that's smarts!
Is he making a video tutorial?
You mean like the ones he made on how to use Google Reader and bitstrips.com for the virtual technology conference this year put on by T-TAC Online?
Yeah.
No, he's finished with those too. Remember, we watched those over at ttaconline.org/ATSDP. I think Daddy was going to call that resource of free online trainings A.T.TIP number 294. But honestly, I don't know what he's working on up there. I just know he'd better clean up after himself. When he came in last night, he tracked mud all through the house.
I'd better go see what he's up to.
Hey, partner, you're just in time. I need a hand with my latest creation.
Daddy, what is that thing lying on the table? It's huge! And why is it covered in Mama's best tablecloth?
What? This? Well, you'll see in a minute. And don't tell Mama about her tablecloth.
Don't tell me about my what?
Never mind. Listen, partner, I have to go over here and flip these switches to open the roof for the lightning. Can you hold my iPad for me? It has all my schematics for this project right there in the Mindmeister for iPad app. It's a free app that allows you to build mind maps. Some people use it for writing to get all their thoughts out, but I used it to map out the step-by-step directions for this project.
Oh, I see how you have this laid out. It's like a visual schedule or first then board, but you map it out on this mind mapping app instead of a word processor.
Right! This way I can easily move cells around if I need to change the order. It's great if I need to give a visual model of steps for an activity.
That's a great idea, Dad. Hey, Dad, why are all the letters on your iPad all white, and why is the background all black? What gives?
Oh, I inverted the colors by going to the accessibility features in the settings. Sometimes I find changing the background color makes things easier to read.
That's cool. I think it makes it easier to see.
Well, whenever you use an iPad, either this one or one at school, feel free to turn it on. Every person should be given the choice for how best they like to see the screen. The more choices, the better. Now, are you ready for this?
Let's do it. What are we doing again?
Oh, you'll see. Now it's time to raise the roof. No, not like that. I meant we have to literally raise the roof by pulling these switches. Yes, it's working. It's working. Rise, rise, my beautiful creation. Rise.
Whoa, Dad. Did you see that? Lightning just hit the thing on your table. Whoa, that was bright. I'm seeing spots. It's like you blinded me with science.
Quickly, we need to pull it down. Quickly now, quickly. Now, time to remove the sheet.
Dad, that thing is moving.
It worked. It worked. It's alive. Alive. Time to reveal my greatest creation. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, Dad, that's Frankenstein's monster. And he's moving. How did you learn to animate the dead?
The same way I learned to do anything. I looked it up on YouTube.
His eyes are opening.
He's waking up. Rise, my glorious, beautiful, spectacular creation. Rise! Lift yourself up. Stand up!
Dad, I don't think he understands.
Quickly, the iPad. I have a number of images and videos stored in the camera roll just for this occasion. Press the Photos app.
Dad, you don't need an app for this. Use those pictures around your neck.
Of course, my communication lanyard, a low-tech solution. Here's a picture of a figure getting out of a chair. This will work. I'll just pair this picture with a single word. It'll provide a visual cue for him and work as a reminder for me to keep my length of utterance down.
Length of utterance?
It just means how many words, syllables, or morphemes I use.
Morphemes?
Never mind. It just means we have to keep things short because too much audio input might confuse him. Now, let's try this again. Rise.
Dad, it's working. He's following your directions.
This communication lanyard was perfect, son. Great thinking. Low tech works again.
Dad, did you hear that? He said something.
Hungry? No, I'm not hungry, but thanks for asking.
I think he means he's hungry.
Well, he should have said that then.
Dad, I think he's just learning to speak.
Oh, right. I have just the thing for this. See that folder behind you? Grab it for me, please.
You mean this one with the sentence starters on it?
Exactly. See these strips? They're just a few words with the beginning of common requests or phrases. Each word is in its own box, paired with a picture. This one says, I see.
I see.
Right. This one says, I want. This one says, I go. This one says, I like. This one says, I am.
Use that one, Dad.
Monster, monster, monster. Look, I am hungry.
Nice job pointing to each word as you said it, Dad.
Hooray! He did it, and I didn't even need to use a visual for hungry. Although I could have, because I have all those visuals laid out on tabs in that notebook. All I need to do is turn to the Eat page, find hungry, and pop it into the third space.
Dad, shouldn't we give him some food as an immediate reinforcer?
Great idea. What do we have?
How about some of Mama's chocolate?
Another great idea. Head downstairs and get some, will you?
Don't even think about it.
Sheesh, and I thought this guy was the monster.
I heard that.
How about one of these candy corns?
Nah, no one likes candy corns. Gross. Hey, wait, Maggie? You're only 4. You should be in bed. When did you get here? And where'd you get that candy?
I just snuck up here when you were playing with my friend, and the candy's from my pocket.
What do you mean, your friend?
I come appear when you're not around and play with him.
But I just created him. This is the first time he's been alive.
No, Dad, it's not. I brought him to life weeks ago.
How'd you learn to animate the dead?
YouTube? By the way, he's not saying hungry, he's saying hug me. See?
Hug me.
Daddy, do you see that? Maggie's hugging the monster.
And he's hugging Maggie back.
Maybe we should welcome him to the family with a group hug.
That's another great idea.
Hug me.
Oh, that's too tight. Can't breathe. Kids, say.
Happy Halloween from the A.T.TIPSCAST.